Hello, Sag. Welcome to I'm You Tarot. So this is going to be your self-reflection for whenever you watch this. And I want to go ahead and say right before I press play, there is a thunderstorm going on right now. And literally right before I press play, a huge thunder just came along. So I feel like you're coming in with a big bang. So let me just go ahead and start off your reading with that. I feel like whatever it is you're doing, Sagittarius, you're coming in with a big bang and you're going to make yourself heard nonetheless. But anyway, so yeah, this is going to be your self-reflection for whenever you tune in. And what we're going to talk about in this video is anything that you need to reflect on, anything that you need to give serious thought to so that you can move along in your greatest direction, whatever that direction is for you, okay? But first, I want to pull some oracles for your extended that you can watch on my website for free. Look down below and my website will be listed there, okay? And it'll take you directly to your extended article, and then your extended video will be at the very end. So just make sure that you scroll down along. And what you're going to see in that article is just a summary of this video that you're watching now, okay? So the first thing that we're going to talk about is your significant connections around you with other people or people who want to become significant to you. And we're going to be using the Interconnections Oracle deck to see what's going on here. And this is for all Sagittarius placements, by the way. So I'm not just talking about Sagittarius sun or moon or rising, but let's say you are Sag in the 8th house, or you have Sagittarius as your south node in the 4th house. This message is going to apply to that placement, okay? All right, so Sagittarius, there is someone here who is having personal issues. I don't know if they're having personal issues with you, or if someone is kind of giving you like the cold shoulder. I don't know, just giving you stank attitude, but the reason being is because someone is going through some personal issues. Let's see. Someone could be dealing with controlling issues or being controlled. Maybe being in a restricted environment to where they're not really able to do much. They're limited to certain things. I hope this is not a person controlling another person. I don't know. I feel like whatever this is, someone is having a problem with something not going in the order that they planned it. Something is out of control and somebody could be spiraling out. So we're going to see what that is. Again, in the extended, so stick around for that. And then in regards to your finances or your career or just your overall situation with money, your relationship with money, I'm going to be using the hustle deck to see what's going on here. And then again, we're going to talk about this more in the extended. Let's see. We have a legal matters. What you doing? I hope not this, okay? You want to be careful of unauthorized payments. Somebody literally could like steal someone's account or like get into someone's account. Yeah, because we have the wealthy man. So regardless if you are a man or a woman, like if you have a healthy bank account, just be aware that there could be some fraudulent activity going on in that account. And then you could also have some fraudulent people around you too. If you are meeting a wealthy man, yeah, that person has accumulated a lot for themselves, but to what means? And would you want to really get yourself involved in this, especially if this relates to that controlling person who's having personal issues? Be very careful who you network with at this current time. I wouldn't try to create a partnership right now, especially if they do things in, how can I put it? They just go about collecting things in the wrong ways. Anyway, moving on. And then let's say that you are curious about a specific thing that's on the back of your mind. You have a question. We'll be answering that at the end of this video with the Ask the Universe. But before I do that, I want to let you know that this is a general reading and I can only give you a general answer. So to help me out with that, I'm going to get some clues to see what it is that you could be asking about. And then let's say you don't have a question. This is just something that you can expect to unfold around you in the time of this resonating with you. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to be using the 101 hidden intentions and secrets for this. So let's see, what's on the back of Sagittarius's mind? What question do they have, or what can they likely expect in the coming time of this resonating with them? All right, so you need to know that there is someone who is feeling some sort of potential with you. And that goes in many aspects. Career, work, career, work, love, friendships, family. Like somebody around you sees some sort of potential in you. And this could be somebody in your circle, somebody close to you, or somebody who wants to be in your circle, who wants to get close to you. I really want to say this, Sagittarius, don't be naive. And I feel like that's not usually how you are. Like that's not a common trait of yours to be naive. But it's something about this particular situation to where it's easy to get caught up. So don't be naive, especially if someone sees potential with you, because yeah, this could be a positive thing, but with all the cards that came out thus far, the potential to do what with you? I heard, what would you do for respect? Because at the bottom is respect you. What would you do for respect? That's exactly how I heard it. So that's something you want to think about, Sag, okay? So we're going to talk about all of that in the extended. So if you feel like you want to stick around for that, there it is, that thunder. If you feel like you want to stay around for that, for the noise, apparently, come on back at the extended. The link will be down below, okay? But anyway, we're going to start off, Lord, can't talk, with that self-reflection. So again, this is just going to be you and your own energies and what you need to reflect on personally. Where do you need to focus your thoughts at this current time so that you can guide yourself in the greatest direction for you and your personal path, okay? So I'm going to get the first 3 cards to see what we have here. Again, like I said, this is not just sun, moon, and rising Sagittarius, but wherever your Sagittarius placement is in your natal chart, okay? And if you don't know what your chart is, I have some links on the website down below that you can look at to see what they are if you know your birth time. Is that 3? That is not 3. That's like so much more than 3. Yeah, that was so much more than 3. All right, so what do we have for Sagittarius to reflect on at this time? All right, so the first card you have is openness. Don't knock it until you try it. Lack of limitation or restriction, transcendence of boundaries by curiosity. And this is Gemini and Virgo energy. And that's funny because I was talking about being in a restricted area or in a restricted circumstance. And that's what I see you struggling with right now. Having more freedom, having more openness to self-express, go on, personal journeys and quests and, and that's funny because then the literal next thing that I was going to say, you want to explore your curiosity. Literally your next card is curiosity. Okay. It says, seek and you shall find. Inquisitive thinking, strong desire to learn and know new information. And this is Gemini and Libra energy. So what I want to say with this coming out as your second card, Sag, there is something to explore. So if you feel restricted, there could be a reason why, and I hate to say it, but you could be in a very controlled environment, whether this is by somebody close to you or this is just the way that your situation is set up where it's just very controlled and restricted. But if you feel the need to just push the boundary in some way, it's worth doing so. Let your curiosity take you a little further than what you're used to. And then I'm sensing a lot of orange and yellow. So, because these are chakra cards too. So you want to work on your sacral and your solar chakras. And then also work with fire elements, more fire elements. Wear warm, so you need to wear colors of the season, like reds, orange, yellows, golds, browns. Excuse me, I feel like what I'm wearing red, like I feel like that'll help you out with just feeling motivated and inspired to just do it, whatever it is. And then we have depth. Truth lies at the bottom of a well, having interest and complexity beyond the obvious surface level. And this is Cancer and Taurus energy. Exactly. There is more beyond than what the eye can see. So go explore. It is something worth exploring here. I feel like there is something worth figuring out. Some of you are trying to figure out something specific. I don't know if you feel like somebody is hiding something from you, or if you just want to know what everybody else don't know. But at the same time, everybody else is not trying to figure it out either, but yet you are. So maybe you're trying to go in no man's land. You're trying to go in a direction where nobody else would dare go, but you want to go there. And you could have some naysayers behind you saying, no, Sag, you can't go in that direction. And you're like, well, why? Did you go in that direction? Do you know what's over there? No, but why should you go over there? Well, why shouldn't I? I feel like that's the kind of conversation you're having, even maybe with yourself. All right. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards now to kind of get specific to see what this is. And if anything resonates throughout the reading, please do me a favor and like the video and share the video, and also subscribe to the channel because it'll help me out. And I would greatly appreciate it if you do so. And if you want a personal, bless you, if you want a personal reading from me and you want to reach out, you can do so with using the website down below in the description box. It'll take you right over to my services. Okay, so what do we have for Sagittarius? And why do they need to reflect on this openness, curiosity, and depth? So we have you have some information to figure out. We have Champion of Swords, which is also known as the Knight of Swords. And then we have the Ace of Vessels, the Ace of Cups. And then we have the Five of Swords. Okay. Let me go ahead and meditate on these a little further so I can see exactly what's going on here, okay? All right, so I'm going to clarify with the U-Time Oracle, and I'm going to start off with this Champion of Swords. So I feel like what I want to say right off the bat is it could be trying to filter what you say or censor what it is that you want to relate to another. Like someone may not want you to tell another person the entire truth, or maybe someone is not telling you the entire truth, or maybe Sag, you are not telling the entire truth to another person. Okay, it's some sort of filter or censorship happening that is kind of difficult to tolerate. Because I see that with this Knight of Swords, someone just want to be completely open. Again, just like this card says, that it's clarifying. It just want to let something be known fully and want to blurt it out at the top of their lungs. And they feel like they can't do that. And that's the issue here. So what I want to say is right now, what I see the issue is, I see a lot of debates and arguments going on, a lot of back and forth. And no, you can't do that. No, you can't say that. No, you can't go in that direction. Or no, you can't sign that. Someone maybe don't want you to sign something or pass along a message. Like what I see, somebody put a message in a bottle and sent it off in secret, but then someone sent an eagle to get a higher perspective on things, saw the bottle, and now they're on a hunt to go get this so that they can swoop it up. So that this message it doesn't get sent. And so far, it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. A message is not going to get sent because it ends out with the Five of Swords. And it's funny because in this spread, we had depth and then we have the ocean. I feel like someone is secretly trying to give a message about what's really hidden underneath. And somebody really does not want that to happen. I'm sensing the outside energy. Or it could be like the one and the same person. Like I said, this could be you and your own thoughts. Like you want to go deep, but then again, you're like, nah, I should keep it surface level. I should, When deep down you know that you should see what's in that bottle. What is the message that's really being given or needs to be given? Anyway, why is this Champion of Swords here? Whoever this is that you're having a difficult time coming into agreement with, it's very hard to argue with them. It's very hard to have one over them, like to have a win, so to speak. You can always try tomorrow. It's like the more and more that you try to get your point across, you're just still met at a dead end. And this is what's frustrating you a lot. Because all you want to do is just see new things. Exactly, I said this earlier. You know that there's something new to explore or new to say. It's just something that needs to be done. And yet it's always being put off into the next day or the next day or the next moment. And that moment or that day, it never comes. You never get that chance to say this or to do that. And at this point, it's becoming an issue with you because your curiosity is starting to get the better of you. And now you're like, okay, well, what do I need to do about it? Anyway. Whatever you're feeling emotionally, it's beginning to get hard to manage, to keep under control, and you know that it doesn't need to be because who can control the ocean, you know? The water is going to move the way it's going to move. So why should you treat your emotions the same? Why should you try to, bottle it up, let it out? Or some situation, some information that you know about it, let it out. Why does it need to be concealed? There is someone here who wants to make peace, while another person wants to continue some sort of battle or I don't know, like a discordant energy. Like somebody always want to keep things messy or unorganized or uncivilized. Like, I don't know, someone is really willing to take it there when something can be way more simple and peaceful and easier, and someone is not allowing that to be. If this is you with yourself, you're stopping yourself from just being honest about how you feel or about what you truly think. What is this? This Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Cups talks about being vulnerable, but you're not because it's bottled up. What are your feelings or your thoughts really telling you? Or what is this information that you know about or that you want to know about? What is the message being given here? That's funny. You must remain a hidden gem for now. I'm not sure if you can read that because the light is bright. But you must remain a hidden gem for now. And it's funny because we have a hidden message. So if you have been trying to figure out something for a while, you may not figure it out as of yet, but soon. Let your curiosity take you somewhere. Let it lead you in a certain direction and see where you end up. Because that curiosity is serving you well, because it says you have beautiful energy right now. That curiosity is going to take you somewhere. Be open to it. And if you feel like you have to break free out of some situation so that you can do that, do that. It may be difficult. It may be easier said than done, yes. But the more you ignore it and stay in a situation that is restrictive, the more that burning desire from within to go know more, figure out more, it's going to take over. Which is why we have debt with the Five of Swords. So I don't know why I feel the need to say this, but when you can, do it before it becomes a hassle. So if you're going to do something or say something or go in a certain direction, do it while it's easy or while it be easier or peaceful, and before it turns ugly. So like if you could do something now and it'll be peaceful now rather than you putting it off later, and then when you try to do it later, all these shits and problems start happening, do it now when it's peaceful. If that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. I feel like that it makes sense to you if that makes sense to you. But anyway, oh, that's why. Because we have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords talks about doing something in a way to where the public would disapprove. Anybody around you, if you were to tell somebody what you said or what you did, it would be disapproved. It would be considered a dishonor. It would be considered selfish. It would be considered, you know, doing something out of spite. If you're going to go do something, don't do it when it's done out of spite. Do it because you have a genuine interest, a genuine devotion, which is what the Ace of Cups represents. Doing something from an honest standpoint, not from trying to get back at something or someone, or trying to one up the other swords, the other minds, the other thoughts. Be careful of someone always trying to overtalk you. Like literally when you talk, they try to like speak louder so that they muffle out your voice. That's somebody that cannot be reasoned with. So tread lightly or tread thoughtfully. Why do we have the Five of Swords here? I am sensing a bully energy here too. Some of you are afraid of being criticized if you were to let yourself be open and vulnerable in this. Like, okay, I feel like some of you want to have a serious conversation about something, and you're afraid that if you open up about this, whatever this is, you're going to get criticized for it, shut down for it, made to feel ashamed. Anyway, what is this? And it may be because you are infatuated with something new. Don't do things with a grudge, I heard. If you're going to be interested in something new, if you want to try something new or say something, let it be from a clear space. But whatever this is, you must keep pushing forward. And again, I feel like whatever space that you're in right now, it's too limited for you. You need more. I just realized something. We got the word curiosity twice. Here and then here. Yeah, your curiosity is going to get the better of you. So plan your next moves wisely. Okay, let's see. To go ahead and wrap this up in a bit. What's going on? Yeah, I do see some of you stressed out, possibly with work, or your studies or anything like that, or just not having all of the information that you need to put something together. If some of you are like, I don't know what it is that you do, but whatever it is that you do in excess, it's time to, moderate yourself. Even if it's working, maybe some of you need to take a break from work. I'm also seeing that too. Because that, if you overdo it, that can be considered toxic too. Or if you do certain things and it prevents you from getting certain things done, maybe you need to cut those things out. And that can even be people, because we have the 7th house. This situation involves someone's partnerships, marriage, business matters, and it could be your enemies depending on the situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some overall advice, and then let's get an answer to your question so we can talk about your extended. Wrong deck. What is the overall advice for Sagittarius at this time? Find your safe space. And honestly, I feel like it's not where you're at right now. You got to go out there and figure out what your safe space is. Wherever there is. Okay? And you're also being told to release something during the next waning moon. Okay? So, Sag, that has been your self-reflection. So, a reminder of what we're going to be talking about in your extended in regards to your significant connections with other people. There is someone around you who is having personal issues, and likely because they're in a controlling situation. And then in regards to your money and career matters, we have illegal matters. And it could involve a wealthy man, someone who works hard, could be a boss, could be a father. And then we also had someone around you who is feeling some sort of potential with you. And this could be someone in your circle or someone who wants to get closer to you. And if you had any other question, either regarding this or anything else that was on your mind, let's go ahead and get that. Now, again, this is a general answer because this is a general reading. So if you want something more specific, again, my list of services is on my website down below, okay? But in regards to this reading here, what is the overall answer for Sag? Of course. Whatever your question was, whatever was on your mind, of course. All right, so go ahead and click the link down below and follow me over there to the website, but not before you leave a like, a comment, and that you subscribe to the channel, okay? I appreciate it much. Bye.